8:30 a.m. Tuesday morning, December 2nd in Alaska. We jumped on the big boat and set out to find some trophy blacktail. It was like a dream being in Alaska with my dad. And before I knew it, the time finally came for us to go hunting. On the skyline, I saw two heads pop up. One had a gorgeous set of antlers and the other a bald little cap.
Good deer. Want a doe?
Could I?
Yes, you can. Boom, boom, and you got both. Woo!
I was so pumped, I ran over to check her out. As it turned out, she wasn't a she after all. I didn't shoot a doe. It was a boy. Yeah. He only had one horn. Cute. Look at his little antler. During his fall, the other one must have broke off. Hey Dad, I can finally enter it in the smallest buck contest.
You can, huh?
Yeah. There's only one little tiny antler. Oh well, it didn't matter. I was still pumped to have this little spike. Next came finding my other deer. After I heard someone shouting, "Carly, your deer is over here," I ran very swiftly to my prize. My first 8 point of my life.
He's an 8? Excellent.
It was huge. This buck was the absolute most substantial deer I've ever shot. I was the happiest girl on the planet. It was wonderful, simply incredible. And that's how the amazing day ended. On the third and final day of blacktail hunting from the big boat, once again, Dad and I set out for the top of a ridge. I stopped right below the ridge, where we spotted a gargantuan buck. We scurried up the mountain, and when we were at the top, Dad looked down and ranged it with our Nikon rangefinder. It was about 400 yards, which is a very long way because that scope was only sighted in for 100 yards. Consequently, if he were to shoot, he'd have to compensate dramatically for about a 16-inch bullet drop. Kabam! Down went the animal into the creek. I ran over to my dad and I exclaimed, "Great shot, Dad!" He joyfully replied, "Thanks, Carly." We headed down the mountainside to the deer. When we got up to the deer, it wasn't as big as we first thought, but it was still a handsome, mature buck.
This is not King Kong, but it's a real nice blacktail.
Where did you shoot it?
Right through his chest. It's a nice buck. Good times.
And what a shot! My dad is the most skilled shooter in the whole wide world, and someday I wish I could be just like him. I admire Dad so much and love him to death. In my opinion, he's the best dad there is.
Continuing now up in Alaska hunting for Sitka blacktail deer, I must say the rituals of this type of hunt are like none I've ever experienced before.
Put one in your chamber. One that's in your pocket, put it in your chamber. So we come around the other side of the mountain, it's steeper, and all of a sudden I spot a buck going. And I said, "Carly, right there, set the sticks down." Squeeze. He's close. Remember to squeeze.
Oh.
Dead deer. Good shot.
He's moving.
Is that the big one?
Yeah.
Here.
Good job.
Well, means we got the big one for sure.
Absolute perfect shot. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, the two bucks we'd seen had switched places. The first one that you fired at was the one I wound up killing, and both of them were beautiful, but both of them were in the spot that retrieval was not easy. Getting there was not easy. Nothing about it was easy.
Oh, cool. It's like a moose antler.
He's got palmation even, doesn't he? Boy, he's a beautiful buck. This guy's a lot better than I thought he was. Carly and I are up in Kodiak Island in Alaska, and we're on our first ever Sitka blacktail deer hunt. And we made a stock, and Carly shot the first one, and I got the second one. And this is the second one. We haven't got to the first one yet. He went sliding down a hill down into that creek there. So we've got to get him out of here because we're also in grizzly country. Exciting? Yeah.
What do we shoot at his back to me?
There you got him. A lot of work? Yes. Well, we've only got a mile to go yet, so. But God, I wouldn't erase a memory like that for nothing in the world. Look at how massive he is. Real black nose here. A beautiful deer. It was absolutely incredible.